What is going on, guys? It is GameStone here bringing you another video about the Lakers taking on the Washington Wizards. And as you can see in the bottom right, or you guys probably already know, that we had a 10-point comeback with only 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We came back, dragged this thing into overtime, and won by 3 points. Right off the bat, I just want to say I'm very proud of the way that the Lakers played despite being down, and I know we did that against the Pelicans last time, but this time we were actually able to close it out and seal the deal. So, I just want to kind of talk about how this kind of transpired. John Wall, I feel in the first half, kind of was trying to post up a lot with Lonzo or post up against Ingram, post up against Corey Brewer, like things like that. I felt like he was just trying to do ISO ball a lot. I don't really feel that's his strongest game. So I think he was trying to force a lot in the first half. He wasn't letting the game come to him. I think he was forcing it just because of Gortat saying that Wall would crush ball. And he really didn't do that. I mean, if you really think about it, he scored 18 in the game, but he only scored 4 points on Lonzo Ball. He shot 31% of the field, 7 of 22. So John Wall, he didn't do his thing at all in the first half. The Lakers were able to play really good defense throughout the entire game. The third quarter slipped a little bit, but when you play good defense, you always have a chance in the game, and that's what it showed. So it's a good thing. Bradley Beal with 28 points. He was their main offensive scorer in my opinion. You sure you had John Wall in the third quarter that kind of started everything, but Bradley Beal is the one that kind of consistently kept that lead up to 10. Jody Meeks coming off the bench, a former Laker, just putting up threes like he's Stephen Curry. You know the Wizards are the better team than us, but we're able to execute later down the line. They choked that 10-point lead, and obviously in overtime we had the momentum, we had the energy, we had the determination to win the game, and that's what ultimately won us the game. Now you could see in the bottom right, you could see Brandon Ingram with 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. Really, really good performance from Brandon Ingram. He was very aggressive to the basket. He attacked Gortat a lot. Obviously, you saw the final play. He missed it off the backboard, and then being the skinny long arm player that he is, he got his own offensive rebound, tipped it up and in to force it into overtime. He shot 8 of 16 from the field. I'm just very impressed overall with his performance. Though he did shoot 0 of 3 from the three-pointer, that's only going to improve. But yeah, I'm very impressed with how he drove into the basket and how successful he was doing so. It's not like he just drove into the basket and turned it over. So I'm very happy of how he played. Larry Nance, he had 18 points and 10 rebounds, something identical to Ingram's. But I think with Larry Nance is that most of his field goals come from dunks, tip-ins. You saw one from mid-range, a forced one. But passes coming from Lonzo Ball, if you have an open mid-range, you can't afford to miss those. It's a good performance from Larry Nance. He's been playing good this season. But when you talk about missing your open mid-range from a point guard like Lonzo Ball, it's just you have to make those. You have to capitalize. You have to capitalize on Lonzo's passes. So that's something they need to work on. But other than that, Larry Nance had a good game. I know he kind of started off. He started us off in the first quarter. Brook Lopez, someone else I want to touch on. 9 points, 3 rebounds. A quiet game, not really the best game. He took 2 terrible shots in the first 2 possessions for the Lakers in the first quarter, but Larry Nance was there to get the offensive rebound and tip it up and in. So that got us going. Caldwell Pope. I know he only shot 39%, but I'm still very impressed with the shooting he displayed. When I first saw him, I know he made some threes in Detroit, but I knew he wasn't that reliable 3-point shooter in Detroit, and I thought he wasn't going to be one in LA. But so far, he's proved it to us. Like, he is a good shooter, at least for now. He made a huge 3-pointer for us to take the lead in overtime when Lonzo gave him a pass. So Very impressed. He kind of had a good game overall. He had a 14, 6, and 5 with 2 steals. So he kind of did everything. Alonzo Ball. The only thing I think he didn't do good in was his scoring. He had 6 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists, a block, and a steal. He shot 2 of 11 from 3 and 0 of 5 from 3-pointer. When you're being defended by John Wall, it's kind of hard to, you know, it's kind of hard to get those good quality shots off. And he did. Majority of his shots were good quality shots. He tried being aggressive a few times. He got blocked by Bradley Beal. He missed a layup in the fourth quarter. He made a clutch floater in the overtime periods. So, I'm not too upset about his performance. He just needs to improve on his scoring because I know he could. Everybody knows he could score. That's not what he signed up for. But if he wants to score, that's always a plus. Jordan Clarkson. You know what? There's not much good things to say about Jordan Clarkson if I really think about it. He had 8 points and 4 assists, but he also had 4 turnovers. Just kind of watching him today, I think he was kind of forcing a lot of things. Being down by 10, you want to force things and hopefully make a comeback. And they weren't moving the ball when he was on the court that much, and that caused him to have 4 turnovers. I know earlier in the game, nobody was moving around. It seemed like everybody's just standing there looking and hoping that one guy with the ball would score. So that can't happen. Jordan Clarkson, he had great games in the past 3 games, but not this one. Bogut, okay, well Bogut didn't do anything. Literally, he didn't do anything. I'm looking at his stat line 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. He might have contested some shots here and there, but he only played 2 minutes. Kuzma, his 3-pointer, he made a clutch 3 when it mattered. Okay, but just in overall, he shot 1 of 6. Just despite seeing these 3-point field goal percentages like Lonzo 0 of 5, Kuzma 1 of 6, Ingram 0 of 3, Josh Hart 0 of 2, despite seeing all this, we still came away with the win. And that's what I'm really, really impressed with the Lakers. They're trying to implement a 3-point or just a perimeter shooting team, but they won by driving in. Julius Randle. Oh, boy. I think him and Ingram are the players of the game. No matter what anybody tells me, Randle, just keep trash talking him. He's the reason why you could say we went to overtime. Lonzo Ball hit him up for an open 3, and I didn't expect that was going to go in, but it did go in. It went in. Randle got a crucial block on John Wall. He guarded John Wall very well. He didn't make John Wall score any points on him or anything like that. Julius Randle made some points in the overtime period, got some crucial rebounds. So just looking at it, great game by Randle. I don't know how you could still trash talk the man. The guy had 3 blocks. If you want to summarize defense, he did a really good job. He played 19 minutes and he put up 11 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks. He did a really good job being productive out there, and when they're down by like 8 in the fourth quarter, they put him in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes to go. Instantly, I saw everybody have more energy. He's an energetic dude. He can spread the energy around his teammates. I don't know why people are still talking trash about the guy, so, that's what people think. I don't care what they think because they don't know what they're talking about. Josh Hart, he didn't do much. He had some crucial plays late game, either passing the ball or scoring. So just overall, a great performance from the Lakers. Obviously, I want to see more from Brook Lopez. I want to see more. I want to see better 3-point shooting. So, we shot 7 of 30 from the 3, and they shot 6 of 26. So, the thing I'm impressed with the most is the defense. You're talking about the Wizards, a contending team in the East. I think everyone's talking about the Raptors or the Celtics. I think the Wizards can cause the Cavaliers the most trouble in a playoff series, and the Wizards to me are the second best team in the East now. So we just beat that team, and I think the Lakers can definitely build off of that. Beating a playoff team for the past 3 years or 4 years or whatever it's been, three, and just being an experience, the best point guard in the East, in my opinion, in John Wall. You know, that backcourt in John Wall and Bradley Beal, we all know how great those two are together. Gortat, still good. Scott Brooks, an amazing coach. To see how the Lakers defeated that team, that's an amazing win for the Lakers. And we got tacos. I just realized that kind of looking at the screen. But that's besides the point. All I wanted was the win, and I was just kind of watching that game, kind of frustrated. But we came away with the win. I was just kind of watching it, and they're slowly chipping away without the Wizards, panicking and all this stuff. And our defense came to play. So yeah, I think it's a good overall effort from both teams. We obviously out-rebounded them, which was a big factor on why we won. Having Randall at center sometimes, he grabbed 9 boards as opposed to Gortat's 14, but Gortat was in the game for triple the time that Randall was in, so I'm just very impressed with all these individual efforts. I would like to see Brook Lopez play better. I would like to see Lonzo shoot better. I'd like to see Jordan Clarkson not force it. Corey Brewer, he didn't do anything. So when it comes to I just realized we're not playing Alex Caruso. Is he not on the team anymore? I don't think he's even on the team anymore. But yeah. Good overall effort by the Lakers and the Wizards. The Wizards, to all the Wizard fans out there, you guys are still the second best team in the East. You guys can compete with the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are the oldest team in the NBA, and they're not looking too pretty. People might be on you guys for losing to the Lakers, but they lost to the Nets and the Magic. The Nets without D'Angelo? What? But yeah. So the Wizards, you have a great team regardless of what the outcome was this game. The Lakers, you guys should be very excited, Laker fans. Everyone just be excited about the future is bright in LA. I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing out of these young guys. They're putting in effort every single game. No matter what game it is, no matter if they're getting blown out by 22, going down by 10, they're still putting in effort. And that's what you want to see out of a young team. You're going to lose games, and I completely understand that. But the thing you want to ask yourself after every single game is, did you work 110% despite the outcome? If you guys lost by 40, did you guys still try your best to chip away? And if you answered yes, then your team's improving. And I feel like I can safely say that the Lakers have been putting in the same amount of effort, working hard, all the time, no matter what the situation's like, and in this case, it's a good thing. They won by 3, and now the Lakers are sitting nice at 2-2. Their next game is against the Toronto Raptors, I think, on Friday. So we'll go ahead and see how the Lakers do against Valanciunas. I've heard something about Valanciunas getting injured. I'm not sure if he's going to play in that game or not, but Valanciunas is a good center. We'll just see how they're going to match up with Kyle Lowry, an athletic shooting guard, DeRozan. Just another contending team in the East along with the Wizards to beat the Cavaliers in a series. So we're going to go ahead and see how that game goes. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below on how you guys felt during the comeback, obviously for the Lakers, or if you're a Washington fan, how you felt about that. And please subscribe to my channel for more. Alright, thanks guys, and stay amazing. Peace out.